Our coverage this evening brings us to South Putnam High School here, home of the Eagles. They'll take on a conference rival tonight here in the WCC Conference. The Cloverdale Clovers up first. Some IHSAA girls basketball. It's a doubleheader tonight, so we've got the girls game first, and the boys game will be set to kick off. You see the graphic on your screen. Cloverdale Clovers coming in at 7-12. They're 0-3 in conference play. The South Putnam Eagles right now at 9-10, and they're 0-2 in conference play. So one of these two wins, a good thing. They're going to get a victory tonight in conference play as we welcome you in to the Endeavor Communications pregame show. Sean Walker, Pete Gass show here to set things up for you. Pete, we got to cover Cloverdale a couple of times this season. We got to see Coach Pat Rady on the boys' side a few weeks ago. We love talking to that man on the phone. He's just absolutely phenomenal. But Coach Matthew Langdon has been so gracious in getting us information that we needed as well. And we got to say the same about Coach Tim Garver here in his first year at South Putnam High School, taking over this girls program. And he's got them off to a pretty good start at 9-10, around 500. But that's usually to be kind of expected for a first-year coach trying to bring in his philosophies and his teaching.
Sure, yeah. You know, sometimes you got some seniors in there, you know, juniors. You're better off with those sophomores and freshmen, you know, because now you get those girls for 2 to 3 years, and you get to instill in them, you know, your type of basketball. So, but we really appreciate the way these coaches have accepted us, brought us in, and, you know, they enjoy our coverage and everything. It's so nice to, and just to get a chance to talk to them, because they're just, man, they have even first-year coaches just loaded with knowledge, you know, and hearing who they look up to and, you know, who they respect the most. And, you know, it's so fun when I do get a chance to sit in. A lot of times I don't, you know, I'm missing it, but when I do, I love it, you know. Just the stories are phenomenal.
Especially when you get that seasoned coach like Pat Rady, who's been around
Exactly.
for 50 years. Let's take a look at it. We told you this was a conference game. Let's pull up the conference records if we could and take a look at it so far. You got Greencastle leading the way at 3-0, 13-7 overall. You see, you know, the South Putnam and the Cloverdale down there in the bottom half of the bracket. But both of those teams, one of them is going to get a win tonight and look to try to move up those rankings with a few more conference games to go before they end out their season. Petey, you're, you know, looking through there.
You know, the South Putnam, Cloverdale, and that big school, that Greencastle right there, a lot of those teams consider that Greencastle that big rivalry game, you know, although we're going to get a pretty good game here tonight against these teams because both these teams want to get a conference win. But, you know, I always have to look at that top Greencastle team right up there, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, these teams love to try to get on that Greencastle team.
Look like they're primed and ready to make a run.
And they are.
Sectional.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the last handful of games. I think this last 6 games here on our graphic to show you how we got to this point. First up for the Cloverdale Clovers. You see, they're kind of trending the wrong direction, and we had seen them a couple times this year. They looked really, really good against Eminence. We saw them struggle and get beat. Was it Cascade there a couple weeks ago with that 42-73 game. This team is fell victim to some injuries. They've had some other things, you know, go wrong, and again, those losses in a row there are kind of starting to add up for a team that's 7-12. But looking to try to get a victory and get back on the winning ways tonight. Yeah,
you know what's really tough is you have all those losses right in a row, and then you lose a player like Kimmy Winders, you know, and it's just rough on you, you know. And this thing's like, what else can go wrong with our season, you know? So but you got to respect the way the players come out and play. They're always they seem prepared, and they're not giving up by any means at all. So I think we're going to get a very good game out of them tonight.
On the other side for the home team, the South Putnam Eagles, you look at there, and they got back-to-back wins, a loss, a win, and then back-to-back losses. So up and down a little bit there, too, as you look over the games there that they play. Anything stand out to you there?
That's Monrovia game is a really interesting game. And then at Greencastle, yeah, the 48-57, you know, loss right there.
You got to think that game was probably closer. We weren't there, but you got a team that's 13-7 in Greencastle and a 3-0 in conference play, and it looks like they played them pretty tough. You'd think they were probably fouling at the end, you know, and that game probably, that lead's probably ballooned a little bit. 9-10 overall on the season, trying to get to 500 with this one tonight and a first conference victory as well. Let's take a break. We'll step aside. When we come back, we're going to set up our players of the game. We'll talk about our X factor and our keys to victory. Stay tuned. You're watching high school basketball on Endeavor Communications. Welcome back to South Putnam High School, home of the Eagles. They'll take on the Cloverdale Clovers conference rival, if I could talk tonight. Sean Walker joined by Pete Gasho as we set you up with our Endeavor Communications pregame show. We talked about the conference standings. We talked about the schedules that got us to this point. What about our impact players, Pete? Who's got to play well tonight for their teams to be successful?
Well, let's take a look at those. You got Bailey Stevens for the Clovers there. 10 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. She's wears the number 3 jersey, senior. And over on the other side, you got Emily Dobson. She averages 6.3 points a game. She's a rebound go-getter, too. She's a senior. She wears number 32, both of those girls. Right there, I think, need to come out tonight and establish their game in order for their team to be successful.
What about our X Factor? Our X Factor can be an event, a player, or anything. We picked a player tonight.
Katie Hewitt. She's going to be the X Factor tonight for the South Putnam Eagles. She's a junior forward. Wears the number 34 jersey, and right down there this season, if you can check out her stats, 8.4 points a game, 5.1 rebounds. And she'll get after you on defense. Always in there, battling and defending right up on you. She's going to get herself a couple steals tonight.
Freshman Miranda Bigler leads the team in scoring at 10 points per game. We didn't even mention her there, but look for her to have a huge impact in this one as well. What about our keys to victory? What do the two teams need to do to be successful here tonight?
We got number one is defensive pressure. You got to be able to handle that defense. Second chance points are always big. You got to get in there and you got to rebound, prevent somebody from getting back. Those second chance points is how a lot of these teams get out and get on somebody. And you just got to bring the energy. Well, that's for both teams here tonight. Get out there, get fired up. This is a conference game, so somebody wants to get a conference win here tonight. So bring the energy, get fired up, and you'll come out with a victory here tonight.
I like it. Those brought to us by WeEndeavor.com, Endeavor Communications. Those are our keys to victory, and that is our pregame show. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll get the tip-off. We'll get you our officials and our starting lineups. Not in that order, but we'll get them for you. Stay tuned. You're watching high school basketball on Endeavor Communications.
New from Endeavor Communications, a hometown telephone provider for over 60 years, Business Phone Solutions, making businesses accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Increase your office efficiencies while reducing costs with a reliable phone system that delivers superior voice clarity and convenient calling features. Endeavor Business Phone Solutions offers a low set monthly fee and a reliable nationwide IP network for businesses of any size. Call today for a free quote at 1-844-3-HOSTED.
Make a difference. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Watch ESPN brings you 24/7 live streaming access to all of your favorite ESPN networks. Watch anytime, anywhere on your smartphone, tablet, computer, or TV. Watch ESPN as your favorite studio shows like SportsCenter, NFL Live, and College Game Day. Plus, thousands of live events from across the country and around the globe. Watch ESPN. Live ESPN anytime, anywhere. Download the app or visit watchespn.com.
I can't believe we broke Old Man Hennessy's window.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do? Dude, kiss your life goodbye.
See ya.
Sorry, dude.
Keep smiling, keep shining. No,
Hi. Tell him it was an accident, and we can fix the window. I'll come with you.
that's what friends are for.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
Welcome back to South Putnam High School, home of the Eagles. Tonight they host the Cloverdale Clovers. We get set with our starting lineups. First up, the Cloverdale Clovers. Starting tonight, number 3, Bailey Stevens, Laura Worthington, Haley Ham, Angela Pieper, and Peyton Dorsett. Pete mentioned in the pregame show that Cloverdale will be without one of their leaders in Winders. She's out for the remainder of the season due to an injury, so that's going to be a blow here to the Cloverdale Clovers. Head coach Matthew Langan is 23 and 58 overall. On the other side for the home team, the South Putnam Eagles, Miranda Bigler, Jessica Modlin, Emily Dobson, Katie Hewitt, Lily Stein. Head coach Tim Garver, 9 and 10 overall record in his first season here at South Putnam High School. Our starting lineup is brought to us tonight by Endeavor eText IT Services. Let them help you out with all your computer needs. It's Jessica Modlin. I'll get it.
Yep.
Apologize, Jessica.
Well, we try to do our best every time we go to a game to get each young man and each young lady's names correct. Now, granted, we mess up quite a bit. But a lot of times we don't get, that opportunity to, or they don't send us, the correct pronunciations and stuff. So we'll have parents once in a while get on us too. But we always try to apologize and we do our best.
It lets us know they're watching.
Yeah, exactly.
We try to keep you honest. Our officials for tonight's broadcast: Rodney Idlewine, Darby Senders, and Larry Steinman.
Those are the names I never can get right there. I always mess them up.
I never look at them until they're on the screen. That's how I just roll with them.
That's awesome, man. Idlewine. You flew right through that one. That was beautiful.
Well, I cheated because I recognized that from a couple weeks ago. The tip is up, and the Clovers have the basketball first. They'll get it ahead to Bailey Stevens. She'll look to set up the offense. She's got Peyton Dorsett back. She missed a few games due to an injury. We saw Stevens and Dorsett kind of a 1-2 punch with that pressure defense against Eminence. We'll see if they're able to do that against South Putnam tonight. Pretty patient in their offense so far.
I want that little bit of a block on it.
See if they get the foul to. Foul's going to be on number 34. That's Katie Hewitt. First foul of the game. That's going to send Laura Worthington to the free throw line. Or another Manette on her first attempt. She's 72% free throw shooter on the season.
Got the replay right there, and you can see that she had her hand on her back. And you gotta remove that hand right there. Play defense with your feet, get out on the side. And
Worthington knocks down both. A little Reggie Miller type spin on the basketball when she let that one go. Little sidewinder. They pressure Stevens, so they'll get it to Dorsett, and she'll bring it up and set up the offense for the Clovers. Gonna drive. Jump shot from the baseline off the mark.
Stolen away, knocked down to the floor.
Ham had the rebound momentarily, but it was taken out by South Putnam Eagles. Bigler looks down low. Shot up, no good.
Good look inside that time, Sean. Wide open shot. You gotta make those, Hewitt just a little too strong on that one.
A couple of team fouls early against the Eagles, called for the back foul that time. Good job by Stevens boxing out down low. Clovers lead early 2-0. Stevens lets a three fly off the mark, rebounded by Lily Stein. Stein will set up the offense for the Eagles.
Ooh, knocked away.
Ham loses it going the other way, makes a great defensive play, and loses it going the other way.
It was Haley Ham. Looked like that she, was maybe doing a head fake or something. The ball just came out funny, and she just lost control of it. Oh, she's going for it again.
There's that pressure defense from the Clovers. Wondered if it would have an effect on the game.
Being very aggressive in the lanes, aren't they?
Good step through that time by Dobson.
That was impressive step through, Sean.
We got a tie ball game. Pete, these two teams met back on November 21st. It was a win for Cloverdale. They won that one 49-46 in what was a close battle.
Expect a probably close one here, too. All the way in. They're going to wave it off, though.
Yeah, no shot. Foul happened on the floor first. This is one of the freshmen for the Eagles here. And Lily Stein, you've seen her already.
And she just did nothing but, you know, when she got the ball, she just took it right to the hoop.
Modson will inbound. Now Bigler. Bigler looks down low. Good interior pass.
Boy, wide open. That ball's got to get there just like that. Stein was just wide open underneath the basket, and that ball just about 2 seconds too late.
So the turnover gives the ball back to the Clovers. 5:54 on your clock here in first quarter. Again, doubleheader tonight. We love those.
I love it.
Did see the girls' game first.
You know, we used to do the McCutcheon boys and girls doubleheader, you know, and then now most schools are getting into it. Nice drive this basket that time.
Worthington with a good drive. She's got 4 points. It's a great point that you bring up. You know, these two teams pretty close in distance, but it's nice that they're doing it in conference games, especially for the teams that travel quite a bit to get to those conference games anymore.
Mm-hmm. And I love the fact that you'll start getting parents in here for the boys team, so they can come in. You know, they 2-for-1, you know, deal here.
There's another jump shot. That time it's Haley Ham. Ham averages 7 points on the season. She's in the scorebook here with this one. It's a great point. It allows the girls, instead of playing on, you know, Tuesday, Thursdays, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, they get a chance to play on a Friday night.
Yeah. What I was trying to also say is the fact that you can make fans, you know, out of some of these, you know, make fans of girls' games. I've seen some awesome girls' games, you know, so you're hoping some of these people that are here to see the boys' teams fall in love with that girls' game too, and they start coming in and they get more and more people. And
30-second timeout on the floor, 6-4 your score. Our 30-second timeout's brought to us by Endeavor eShield Security Solutions. Give them a call at 1-800-922-6677. Help you out with everything from your burglary and intrusion detection all the way down to your video monitoring and home and energy management. Got the Honeywell Total Connect services. Those are pretty cool. Arm, disarm your security system right from your smartphone or device. Who doesn't forget when they walk out the door every once in a while? You know, I'm notorious for even, I'll notice as I'm going out the driveway, Pete, that I forget to close the garage door.
I never forget anything. You know that.
You can get a text message now if you forget to do that. If you set your system and your garage door is open, it'll text you, and you can shut the garage door from a remote location. That's how crazy it's gotten.
My problem is I'd set my phone down and I forget it. You know how I am. A little bit of full court pressure right back at them.
Dorsett looks ahead to Stevens. They got numbers. She's going to pull the little short-range jump shot and knocks it down.
You know, nice job of her recognizing that time that she had the numbers on her side. 3 against 2. She puts the shot up, and she hopes that she can get the rebound. Better shot on this end.
Lily Stein with a mid-range jumper. She says, touche, Bailey Stevens.
I can do it, too.
Pressure defense again. Clovers handle it. Drive that time, dribbled it off her foot. It's going to be a tie-up down here. Peeper that time trying to go to the bucket. So it'll be Eagles basketball. Number 21, Ariel Higgins will check in for the Eagles. Number 30, Maddie McHugh checked in a minute ago as well.
Lily Stein, she takes the seat. She with the foul and a couple points, though. She's decent game going so far.
Higgins comes right in, gets the basketball, and breaks the pressure. Bigler in the lane, scoop shot up. You can see why she's the leading scorer this year so far on this team at 10 points per game.
Very aggressive, going right to the hoop. I like the way her and Stein are playing for this Eagles team.
Stevens picks it up. Looks baseline. They're going to get a blocking foul, and I believe it's going to be on Higgins.
Good call.
Now they're going to give it to 30. It's Maddie McHugh. Madison Smith going to check in for the Clovers, number 33.
Ooh, just got it in.
Good pass from
Great.
Stevens down low.
Great look.
Worthington 2 for 2 from the line tonight. She's headed back there again. She's done a good job of making her presence felt down low early with 4 points.
Hewitt picks up her second foul. Ooh, off the front of the rim.
Worthington with her first miss of the night. A couple of substitutions to check in again. Number 33 and number 22 are going to come into the game. To grab my schedule, my jerseys are wrong here.
Go ahead and here you go. Get you one right here.
Second shot is up and good.
A lot better look that time at the free throw line. Been at the knees. Oh, and almost stolen away again.
Higgins gets all the way to the rim with the miss. But they track down their own offensive rebound. We talked about second chance points.
Yeah, McHugh, you know, pass it back outside, set it back up again.
So credit McHugh with the rebound. However, when she comes down with the basketball, she's out of bounds. Jenna Carmichael is number 33. Our roster showed that she was number 44. So it was Carmichael that checked in and Caitlin Lady a few moments ago for the South Putnam Eagles. Stevens tries to go back to the lane. This pass errant. Bigler looks ahead to Higgins.
Oh,
hard foul on this end by Madison Smith. But a nice strong take from the senior in Higgins.
I heard that one up here. Madison, she's aggressive tonight.
Higgins go to the free throw line. She's a 36% free throw shooter on the season. First shot's up, a little strong. Good look at the replay, the tail end of that one. Nothing malicious there. She went after the ball and tried to make sure that she wasn't able to make the shot as well. Second shot's good. Well knotted up, 9-9 our score. I figured this was going to be a good game here. We're getting it early.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Dorsett down low, shot up, too strong, off the mark. Carmichael pulls down the rebound, and now nobody stops the ball. She goes all the way to the hoop. Those are the things that'll drive a coach insane when a player gets a rebound, and you could honestly say that wasn't even really a push. It wasn't like she was trying to beat anybody down the floor. Nobody stopped her.
Laura Worthington picks up her first foul.
Carmichael's first shot up and no good.
You know, both teams just making a big effort at just driving right to the hoop, you know, and trying to lay it in.
Second one no good either. Stevens able to come out with the rebound. Good screen by Dorsett. They go baseline, hand shot. Too strong, Dorsett there for the rebound. Mariah Hugie. Right place, right time. She'll draw the foul.
That ball dropped right into her hands. Take a look, picks it up. Turned up, goes up strong, but they just ripped her arm right down, yeah.
Fouled a couple of times.
Yeah, it took 3 girls there to just try to pull her arm down.
Hugie knocks down the first free throw. That'll give the Clovers a 1-point lead. A couple of substitutions coming back into the game as Lily Stein and Emily Dobson will come back in, a couple of the starters.
See if Yuki can make it 2 in a row. Ooh, a little hard. Right back to her rebound. Good job.
Dorsett unable to come out with it, though, and it's corralled by Dobson. We got a third member of our broadcast crew tonight. Greg Mash will be joining us on the sideline. He'll get us some halftime interviews and some post-game interviews with coaches and hopefully players of the game.
It's like baby night.
Steal to run out the other way.
We got babies all over the place. It's fun.
Laura Worthington. She's waving too. I think they just like you, Pete.
I got a good haircut. On the line.
Too short that time. Good heads-up play by Dobson. How about that one?
Yeah, definitely jumps up. Toss it back in right off Hughie's fingertips.
It's one of those plays that you applaud the effort, and then the teammates, they love it as well. Get your team fired up. One of those hustle plays. And it's always fun, so you get to almost play dodgeball with the basketball for a second. Good interior pass. Dobson makes a move. Off the mark, corralled by Dorsett. Dorsett having a good game on the boards early with 3.
Oh, boy. A little too high, but she got it.
Oh, Stevens. Woo. How about that?
Way to go, Stevens.
Looked like one of those trick plays back in the day. You know your dad would do too. He'd stick the ball in front of you, and you go to grab him, stick it behind his head or something crazy.
Right. You're quicker that time. Got it.
Good interior pass. South Putnam with a lot of youth on the floor. You know, with their starters, 2 freshmen, 2 juniors, only 1 senior starting. Shot out, 3-pointer.
Oh!
Knocks it down. Jessica Modulin knocks it down. The junior with 5 early points here.
Really nice move she made earlier, too, to recognize that she was not in a good position down low, kicked it back out, worked herself into an open shot, and nailed the 3.
Shot from the corner for Ham.
Oh.
Strong again. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, though, off of the Eagles, so it'll be the Clovers basketball.
6.6 on the clock.
It's been a good first quarter so far. A lot of scoring.
Nice open shot. Got it.
Comes back, knocks down the 3.
Wow, that's a big shot, Sean.
She's got 5, and that's going to do it for our first quarter. 17-12. The Clovers come out swinging in the first. They lead this one by 5. We'll be back in a minute with more basketball right here on Endeavor Communications.
Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
Welcome back. Second quarter tonight brought to you by Endeavor Communications. They have been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. Quality TV programming for your entire family, fast-speed internet, security protection, home and business, medical alert systems, and IT services. They do a little bit of everything. Visit them online at weendeavor.com and find one of those services that fit for you.
Basically, have any trouble, just give them a call.
Yeah, there you go.
If they can't fix it, they'll probably find somebody who can.
5-point lead early on for Cloverdale. Great first quarter for them. It was a nice 3 there at the end of the quarter, too, from Ham, and you got to like her relentlessly. She airballs one here on the baseline with about, 10 seconds to go on the clock.
Yeah.
They get the rebound, kick it right out to her, and she knocks down the 3. So
that's
no
a
fear.
big time. Yeah, that's a big time shot too. You know, you always say, you got to have a short-term memory. Don't worry about that happening on that last shot.
Ham penetrates, kick ball here. It'll stay this way, Clovers basketball. Stevens went to run a play. Coach Langdon decided to change the play in the middle. They're going to set up something different. Ham almost stepped into that three. He finds Ham in the corner. She's going to travel that time. She thought about the pass. Up next for Cloverdale, they'll be at Shakamak. Shakamak's 8-12 on the season. The South Putnam Eagles, they'll be at Clay City, who's 13-8. That's going to be a tough game there. Probably a good measuring stick at this point in time of the season as well. Clay City has a good boys program this year as well. Drive and dish. Back out top to Dobson. Stein. Thought about the jumper, makes a pass, 3 on the way. Too strong, tipped out by Stevens. But Stein able to track it down.
Oh, nice.
Foul happened on the ground, but that's a couple of times now that Stein has put some pressure on the Cloverdale defense.
Yeah, it looked like she got it on from behind there before she even got into the shooting motion.
Abby Walker's going to check in. Number 21. Angela Pieper's going to come back in. Good interior pass here. Shot just a little too strong, and Dorsett comes out with a rebound.
You know, that's a couple of those that they just couldn't get it to go down. That inbounds play has been right there for him.
Walker lets the 2 fly.
Yeah, Walker comes right in, just lets it fly.
She's a freshman here for Cloverdale. She hasn't been shy either. In the 3 games we've seen them this year, she's chucked up a few shots. She's knocked a few down too. Good look down low to Dobson. And
travel.
Boy, I tell you, if that ball gets down a split second earlier, that is a beautiful move and a layup. Settle inbounds to Stevens.
Yeah, the move was there, you know. The move was there. She was ready, she had it.
Settle work it around the wing. Stevens drives aggressively. She'll be fouled. It'll be a foul with the body.
I'll tell you what, she thought about that for a long time, though, didn't she? Thought for sure she was going to put that 3 up.
There's the telling. It looked like a good block, but he did. He said with the body.
She was completely over the top of that basketball. It must have been. Yeah, I saw. I thought 32 they gave the foul, but looks like they gave it to Hewitt.
Coach Langdon correcting him real quick, saying, hey, she's supposed to be shooting. Bailey knows she's at the free throw line.
Let's get this call right.
They were going to give him the ball out of bounds underneath the bucket.
You know, 34, that's her 3rd foul for Katie Hewitt, so that might be some concern coming into this.
That's some big concern for them. And she averages 8.4 points and 5.1 rebounds per game. They need her. Stevens knocks down the second. (18-12) now your score. Bigler, step back jumper, just short.
Fight for it. There you go.
I think Stevens is going to draw another foul, and she will. Who's it on this time? It's going to be on 30. That's Maddie McHugh.
Take a look at that fight down low. 3 Eagles. Got her surrounded. You know, at that point, you find yourself down, or your teammates need to come back. Maybe start clapping some hands, you know, yelling at you, saying, back over here. Someone's got to get open, help you out.
Stevens knocks down the front end of the 1-on-1. 17 fouls now against the Eagles. So for the next 5 minutes and 37 seconds, Cloverdale will be shooting free throws. This one rims in and out. And it's put right back up and in by McHugh. You know, I'm going to be honest. I've done that before, so I feel for Maddie right now.
You're so into the game, and I've seen it done many times. You rebound it, you know, and you don't think about it. It's just one of those natural things you do. But the basket should.
Yeah, the question becomes is who's the closest Clover there, because she's going to get the 2 points.
Yeah. Because the basket does count.
And I think that's what the official score is asking them right now is who do we score this for? We'll see if they give us any kind of announcement on that for our scorebooks. Otherwise, there will be 2 points in limbo. It's all right, Maddie, you're a freshman. Freshmen are supposed to do that. I did. I battled for a rebound one time, got inside position, put it right back up and in. Wrong bucket. Only 2 points I scored that night. It was for the other team.
You know, it's what you do when you make a mistake. What do you do afterwards?
Right here, she gets on the floor and ties up a basketball for a jump ball.
And she went right over to her coach, and I guarantee you what he told her was, you got to let this kind of thing go. It's what you do after here. Go get aggressive. Go get a basket on our end now.
Look inside to Bigler. It's knocked away. It's going to be a foul against Ham. Eagles will inbound. They look down low.
There's McHugh.
Go. This shot off the mark.
I'll tell you, wow, that was a good looking turnaround. And
Walker, too long, too strong. Loose ball picked up by the Eagles. Modulin with it now, being hounded by Walker. Turns the corner. Double team comes, good pass to the interior.
Oh, nice.
They're going to call McHugh for a traveling violation here. I thought it looked like a pretty good move.
Good, yeah, yeah.
Handful of substitutions coming in this time for the Eagles. Ariel Higgins will come back in. Carmichael came back in. I believe Caitlin Lady was the third.
I like what coach is doing here with McHugh. Leave her on the floor and let her play through it. She will learn more from this experience than she would have sitting over on that bench thinking about what she did.
Higgins that time gets after a loose ball, but when she rolls over, she's out of bounds. So it'll stay on this end. Clover's basketball. Stevens in the lane, jumper. Mid-range knocks it down.
Pretty shot.
Nice game early for her. She's got 8 points. Cloverdale's defense doing a good job of kind of shutting down the scorers so far from South Putnam. Another battle for the rebound inside, and it's Dorsett that comes out with it. You can see why they missed her when she was hurt. Timeout by Coach Matthew Langdon. Wants to set something up here, maybe get the girls on the floor a break. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside as well. More basketball headed your way right after the break.
Yeah, championship fever. With the flows I kick, I'm eligible for my own sneaker. Wingspan, 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 wingspan. Mama, there goes that man. Heart on my sleeve is my ID. All I need is an inch. I'ma stretch it to a mile. Plan to be here for a while, then take it to the clouds. Rain like Ming did. Can't stop this God-sent English.
Welcome back to South Putnam High School. Coming out of the timeout. Eagles trailing in this one right now. 23-12 is your score. The Clovers have come out really aggressive here in the first half. Done a good job of crashing the boards, and they've gotten more shots to fall. Another thing is they've gotten themselves to the free throw line, Pete.
Yeah, that's especially when you can get to those 1-and-1s, you get this bonus time. You know, if you can make those free throws, you can set yourself apart.
Stevens being hounded inside.
Bailey Stevens, man, aggressive.
Gets stripped away.
And it does a backflip, she's back right up and heading down to play some defense.
Ham steps in the passing lane. The ball bounces back and forth. There's like bumper pool going down there. Thought we were in the arcade game, the pinball. We got a little pinball going down there. You know, for Stevens right there, I know she felt the pressure. She's got to clear Pete and find a teammate. 4 people guarding her. That means 3 players have got to be open.
Somebody's got to be open. The Eagles are definitely concerned. You know, they've made an effort to shut her down.
Lady looks inside to McHugh. She'll hand it off to Bigler in the corner. They look back down low to McHugh. Just a tough interior pass to handle that time.
Yeah, probably not the best pass to make. You had 2 Eagles down low, or I'm sorry, Clovers down low. And you had a freshman that you're trying to get the ball to.
Stevens makes a move into the lane, kicks out the door set. They go back inside to Stevens again.
Tell you what, she's aggressive.
That time she slips and slides across the floor, and it just brings a smile to her face. She knew. Good shot of Bailey there. Substitutions come into the basketball game. I believe it was Madison Smith for Cloverdale. Dobson's going to take it away from Stevens.
Woo!
Coach Langdon standing right beside the official, and he got an earful that time. Bigler knocks down the shot. It's ruled a 2-pointer. She's got 4 now. Dorsett will walk it up. Two-3 zone now for South Putnam. Stevens sees that as an opportunity to launch a 3, and it's way off the mark. She got a brief harassment from the student section.
That was a tough shot, though. I mean, because look, she's got to be tired. And she's done nothing but just work hard out there this whole first half. She's been on the floor twice and ripping balls away from everybody. And
moving the lane, Dobson got away with one that time, but it probably a makeup for the one earlier where we thought she was good. 4 points now for Dobson. It's a 7-point game. 1:27 to go before the half. Again, our own Greg Mash will join us on the sideline. Hope to get a good interview with the coach here. Stevens, baseline jumper,
nice.
knocks it down. Yeah, you can tell she's pushing the envelope tonight.
She is.
She averages almost 11 points per game. She's got 10 in the first half.
I think good defense creates offense, and that's exactly what she's doing with her game tonight.
Good pass, Higgins. Baseline, too strong. Dorsett tips it out, did a good job of not picking up the foul that time. More pressure. South Putnam tries to get aggressive on their defensive end. They go to the 2-3 look again. Stevens going to bring it back out. Looks like they're going to try to hold maybe for the final shot of the quarter. We're set over to Stevens.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
Under 15 now.
Now they got to make their move.
Stevens got to go to the bucket. She gives it to Dorsett. Dorsett looks to the corner. Tipped out of bounds. 3 seconds on the clock. Yugi comes into the game. See what they run here. 3 seconds left on the clock. They get it into Stevens. She's got to go to the bucket. Dorsett tries to get a pass off. Are they going to rule it a foul or shot? Either which way, she's shooting free throws because there's 7 fouls on.
It's going to send her to the line. A lot of players are trying to go off the floor. They're going to run the clock off to zeros.
They're going to give it to the freshman. It's a 1-on-1, so it was not a shooting opportunity. It'd be Bigler's first foul. Half the Eagles team was on their way to the locker room. They thought the quarter or the half was over.
Now, are they allowed to put anybody up at the line?
Nope.
That's how it
not
goes.
In these situations. Which, a lot of times for the shooter is not a good thing because you're used to, I guess in practice you probably stand there a lot and shoot by yourself, but in a game type situation.
I thought maybe the other team had an opportunity to put someone at the, underneath the basket there.
26-16. Your score at the half. Our own Greg Mash standing by with Coach. We'll send it down to Greg. Greg, take it away.
Hey, thanks, guys. Coach, tough one there to end the half, but what a first half. Hard fought. You guys are down by 10 now. Talk to us a little bit about what you're seeing on the offensive side.
Well, basically on the offensive side of things, we're just not moving the ball like we need to be. We're holding the ball, we're standing, we're just not moving the ball. When we get the ball inside, we have opportunities, but we just got to get the ball inside.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the second half. You're going to go in and talk to the girls. What are you going to tell them here at halftime?
Well, we're just going to tell them we got to get the ball inside, and we got to get Katie Hewitt back on the court. Obviously, she had 3 fouls. That really hurt us. So we have to get her back on the court. And once we get her back on the court, we got to just continue to pound it inside, get some shooters shooting from the outside.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Good
Back
job.
to you guys.
Good job down there, Greg, on the sidelines, patrolling, getting an interview, Coach. And he brings up some good points, Pete, as we welcome you into our halftime show here. 26-16 your score. And he talks about that. Cloverdale probably feels really good about themselves, and they should. They're up by 10 points at the half. However, if you're a fan of the Eagles right now, you're only down by 10, and your leading scorers, one of them's in foul trouble, and the other 2 only have 4 points apiece right now. So, things can look bright if they can find a way to get themselves going, Pete.
Especially with number 34. She comes back in this second half. Most likely she's going to get the start, and you got to get her involved right away. She sat for a long time. She's cooled down. Now, you got to find a way to get Hewitt back into this game, get her involved, cut into that 10-point lead. He said they want to make an effort to go inside. You do that, you can draw some of those fouls. The way you cut back into that lead is you can make some of those free throws right there.
Exactly. It'd be a flip-flop of a game. Right now, Cloverdale had their way. It is definitely baby night. Even if South Putnam doesn't come back to win this game, they win the Cutest Baby Awards because there's 2 down in front of us and a bunch across the way. Good job by our cameraman tonight to capture all that.
Baby Eagles and baby Clovers.
Again, at the half, your score is 26-16. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll recap some more of the scoring here in the first half, maybe show you a few of the highlights as well. Stay tuned. You're watching high school basketball presented by Endeavor Communications.
Endeavor eTex provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTex is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Audio Jungle.
Chased down, and he's not going to catch it.
No doubt about that one. Nate Deno was on fire tonight from the three-point line. Sure. Play right there. Maybe it's better suited to just go.
Oh, man. Central with it again. Fox with a shot on goal. And a goal.
Cafeteria food is pretty good. Oh, shoot. do you think we should do here?
Well, it's too dense to go through it. We might be able to go around that right side.
What do you think about the gap over here?
Yeah, I could see that as a possibility. Hey, guys.
Hey, Kevin.
Excuse me. Sorry.
That took guts.
Yeah.
Enjoy the freedom of independent living with Endeavor's Medical Alert System. Contact emergency help or a loved one through the water-resistant two-way voice pendant. It's as easy as pressing a button to call for help in and around your home. The Medical Alert System is easy to use and connects to your landline telephone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight's games are both being televised. You want to pick up a flyer in the front, or you can buy your tickets on ISC Sports Network and Endeavor Channel 3.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Runners on your mark.
You roll out at the dawning of the day. Heart racing as we make your little getaway. But there's always scars when you fall down. We lose our way, we get back up again. It's never too late to get back up again. And one day you won't shine again. You may be knocked down, but not out forever. Lose our way, we get back up again. It's never too late to get back up again. And one day.
Endeavor Communications has been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. By providing crystal clear voice service, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems to help keep your family safe, and IT services for home and business, Endeavor continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about all Endeavor services.
Welcome back. It's halftime at South Putnam High School. Right now, the Eagles trailing in this one, 26-16. Conference foe, Cloverdale Clovers, came in a great first half for them. Let's talk about some of the scoring there in the first half. The South Putnam Eagles leading scorer was Jessica Modulin. She had 5 points. Emily Dobson and Miranda Bigler both had 4 apiece. Lily Stein had 2 points, and Ariel Higgins hit 1 free throw. That captures scoring there. On the other side of the court, Bailey Stevens had 10 points. Laura Worthington had 7. Haley Ham with 5, and then Dorsett and Mariah Yugi both with 1 point apiece. Somebody else got a bucket, but we don't know who they credited to. Maddie McHugh on a miscue, on a rebound, shot it into the wrong basket for Cloverdale. So that's why they have that extra 2 points floating out there that we're not sure about at this point in time. Trying to get clarification before the end of the game if we can. Immediate first half of action, you know, it looked like Cloverdale had a plan. They kind of executed that plan. You saw the Eagles get into foul trouble, but Coach brought up a good point. He wants to get people back on the floor now. It's the second half and pound it back down low. Do you think they'll have a good chance of coming back if they're able to do that successfully?
I think so. I think if you get Hewitt back and she can keep herself out of foul trouble, you know, she's got a little bit of height there, you know, she can use her to her advantage. She's got to be aggressive, stay out of foul trouble, get to that free throw line. He also wants to make a, you know, effort of trying to hit some of those, you know, some hopefully some of that outside shooting comes to help out also.
He wants to establish that inside game so the outside gives more shooters.
Open
inside, outside.
I got to, you know, I'm just impressed with Bailey Stevens' effort here tonight. Again, she's really doing a good job over on defense. I really think that's helped her out tonight on offense, you know.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes that'll jumpstart a player, too, being able to play effectively at both ends, and you get your teammates energized.
They fire, you know, they feed off that. It's contagious.
We've seen this is the third time we've seen Cloverdale this season. And the 2 times that Stevens has had Dorsett out there on the floor with her, it's like she's been a different player.
They both, yeah.
Stevens being hounded down on this end as the third quarter gets underway.
Ooh, it sounds like somebody got her on the arm with that shot, too.
Stevens that time crashes in the lower legs there of Hewitt.
Third time she's had to pull herself off the floor.
Lily Stein able to knock one down. Dorsett being hounded by Stein out front. And a near turnover here.
Good job, Eagles, you know, starting to jump into those passing lanes, getting out there.
Dorsett over to Stevens. Still playing a little zone here. Ham, 3 from the corner.
Ooh, that goes in.
Off the mark and pulled out by Dobson. Hodgson will bring it up for the Eagles. Down by 8 points. Look like they got a little bit more pep in their step here coming out in the third quarter as well.
Get those, you know, that starting 5 back on the floor. You feel good, feel comfortable. Just got to get your shots to go down now.
Stein puts the ball on the ground, gets all the way underneath the bucket and kicks back out. I don't think she realized she was going to be that open right there.
I don't think so either.
Stevens in the passing lane comes out with another steal.
I am telling you what, man, she is going after it tonight. That had to hurt.
Kick out, Ham, 3.
Oh,
just off the mark. Hewitt pulls down the rebound. Just her first rebound of the game. My scoring unofficial, of course, but that's what I've got her. With those 3 fouls in the first half, you can see why. Man-to-man defense by Cloverdale. Bigler almost lost her dribble that time. Shot goes up, off the mark.
Bringing that ball up awful high when she dribbles.
And just an 8-point game. Teams come out a little slower here in the second half. Stein working hard out front right now. 2-3 zone action from South Putnam. This 3 on the way, knocked down by Worthington.
That one goes in.
Worthington now with 10 points in the game. She's the second player in double figures, and then both for Cloverdale.
Tell you what, Cloverdale's really been firing away from the outside. That's the first one to go in the second half.
This 3 off the mark.
Go over the back. Wow.
Dobson going for the rebound. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds when she came down with it. Dorsett will patiently walk it up. We wondered when we got news that Winders was hurt, Pete. We wondered how Cloverdale would look out here, losing one of their key players. Done a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, had someone step up and yeah, going to travel there. But I'll tell you what, man, how many times was she fouled before she even walked? My goodness.
I'll tell you what, they've let them be aggressive on both sides of the court tonight for sure. Modson will bring it up. Eagles looking to try to find some offense here. Back cut by Bigler. In the lane.
Beautiful.
Look like it's going to rattle out for a minute, but it drops. 6 points now for the freshman.
Eagles got to try to find a way to stop the Clover's offense.
Set in the lane, kicks out to Stevens in the corner. Being harassed by Moglen. Steal comes, Stein. Shot up.
Good
banks it in.
Of going around the defender, not taking the charge, you know. Oh,
shot goes in on this end.
Woo, boy, I tell you what, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
But the
take a look again. A little too late on that replay, but to me, it looked like she was sliding in.
The foul's against Bailey Stevens there, so wipe the bucket off. It's hard to concentrate on the game when you got Q babies in front of you waving at you.
She's like, get the camera guy's attention. Turned right around, waving at the camera guy. Going to be a movie star.
Stein with it out front. She's going to let the three fly. She's had a hot hand here in the third quarter. This one off the mark, but pulled down by Dobson. Look down low. Those interior passes from South Putnam. Drive. Modulon's going to be fouled on the ground. They're going to say it's against the Clovers. Whew. I believe it's Worthington.
Take a look one more time. I've seen some harder fouls here tonight than that one right there.
They give that one to Pieper. That was definitely not her on the play. Worthington should have had that foul. 7-point game. Eagles looking to cut into this. A three would be huge here. You don't have to have it, obviously, but cut this thing down to 4.
Great job of getting down low. That's exactly what they want to do, is try to get Hewitt back into this game.
Hewitt's going to go to the free throw line. It'll be her first free throw attempts of the night. See the boys team from South Putnam getting up. They'll head to the locker room. They're going to get ready. Their varsity matchup following this one. Hewitt's first shot up and good. Hughie and Madison Smith will come back into the game for Cloverdale.
It's an interesting shooting style, but it works. Nothing but net.
Hewitt knocks them both down. Lead now only 5 points. They find Smith. Back out to Stevens. Stevens looking to penetrate, goes baseline, runs into traffic, and it's going to be an offensive foul against Stevens. Looks like she came out with the worst of it too, took a shot. Coach Langdon asking for an explanation. We'll get a look at the replay here.
I kind of wanted to see
she does lower the shoulder.
Definitely lowering the shoulder and swinging the elbows, and yeah, we're going to get you on that one.
We have the benefit of replay. Coach Langdon doesn't, so he probably missed that from his perspective.
Yeah. But the hard thing is, you at your time, your teammates have got to start talking and letting you know that they're there to help you out.
Set elects to not use the screen. Find Smith. Here comes the trap in the corner. Stevens going to. They're going to say the timeout was called before the foul happened.
Might have been a good thing because
it would have been foul number 3 right here offensively against Stevens.
She just lowered it and went at it. Take a look one more time. I don't know if she was set, but take a look.
The timeout comes from down here.
Oh, yeah. Man, that is a hit, too.
Good job of standing in and taking what would have been the charge. 30-second timeout brought to you by Endeavor eShield Security Solutions. And they offer just a little bit of everything in the way of security. Definitely cool. Check out the Total Connect features from Honeywell. And you can arm and disarm from your phone. You can view your cameras right there from your phone. Cool things. Plus, they protect your home from fire, smoke, and carbon monoxide, flood detection. You pay so much for your home, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you protect it? Some things are not replaceable either.
Dill knows Honeywell wireless systems, and boy, I'll tell you what, they are neat.
Pressure defense from South Putnam. Coach is up, hollering at him, and they have played very good.
Nice pass.
Here in the third quarter.
Whatever he said in the halftime, yeah, it was really.
It energized him.
Got him going.
Worthington out top looking for a teammate. It'll be Smith.
More than anything, I've noticed this effort on defense. They've increased that pressure. And, they're playing farther out on those. Coming out past the three-point line.
Smith gets blocked in the lane. The foul's going to be with the body, and Dobson looked like she had a good block there on the ball.
Yeah, we didn't even see where the body got her.
Chance to look at it here.
Oh, I think the block comes before the body gets there.
Smith's first free throw off the mark.
We've seen Smith at the free throw line before. She struggled there.
Shoots 67% on the season. Second one up.
That one much better.
Off the mark as well. Hewitt with the rebound, and here come the South Putnam Eagles. They swing the basketball. Modulin, lane, floater, no good. Followed by Stein. Worthington being hounded by defenders. She's going to have to get the ball up and get it across quickly. And they will just in time.
Yuki
they find
wide
Yuki.
open.
They're good there.
Nice job by Yugi, too, waving her hand, yelling.
Bad thing about having to yell is you kind of alert the other team, too, that you're open.
I'm open.
Traveling violation. It'll be a turnover. Haley Ham's going to check back in for Cloverdale.
Modulin shuffled her feet that time, and she just shook her head yes at the ref. Yeah, I did it.
Another thing I've noticed so far here in the second half, Pete, in the first half, a lot of substitutions for Coach Tim Garver. South Putnam Eagles. He's been kind of rolling with these 5 since the second half started.
Well, he's getting a good effort out of this 5 on the floor, that's for sure.
We're set right around the defense.
Beautiful.
Shot no good, rebounded. Dobson will try to clear out. Hugie will tie her up, and a jump ball. Well, I tell you, you have a basketball tonight, you may have a drapery of another player.
Someone's going to be hanging off you.
The tie-up will give possession to the Eagles, and they only trail by 5.
30 seconds left, so CBM see if they take a quick shot here.
Bigler lets it fly. Oh! Knocks it down. It's a 2. Coach wanted the foul call, too. Looked like she got hit on the release. Bigler knocks it down.
I'll tell you what, these Eagles look energized and ready to go.
Dorsett lets it fly.
Nothing.
It was early. Still 5 seconds left.
Hit somebody up the floor.
Stein.
Go!
Down it! It's good. 29-28 your score going into the fourth quarter. That third quarter was the Lily Stein show. She's got 8 points now, and the Eagles only trail by 1. Look at this one. Bank shot. Bank stays open late on Friday. Allows everybody to catch those payday ones. There you go, getting a hug from the teammate as well. We'll be back with more basketball in your fourth quarter right after this.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yeah.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most.
Coming back now, fourth quarter, getting ready to start. Endeavor Communications bringing this one to you 29-28. It's a 1-point game right now. We go into this fourth quarter.
We got ourselves a game.
We sure do. What a third quarter that was, as South Putnam able to close the gap. They trailed by 10 at the half. They trail by 1 now. Worthington, this shot off the mark. Hand battles for it down low, but saves it right to the South Putnam player, Lily Stein.
Good effort down low. That's what you want from your players.
Stevens tries to help out down low. Dobson spins away from the double team. Stein with the rebound. No foul called.
Good job by Hugie down low, battling hard for the rebound.
You saw when they started to establish a post presence, Coach Langdon brought Hugie in to match up a little better with Dobson down low. A little more height on the floor.
Oh, that looked good. Oh.
This one off the mark. Bigler tries to track it down. She'll go into the Cloverdale cheerleading section for that one. The Cloverdale basketball. Stevens gets fouled going to the lane. Now she'll go to the line.
I think that's what you got to do right there is let Stevens make that move, try to get in there and get it done from the line.
You know, a big part of why South Putnam was able to close the gap there in the third quarter is because Stevens was scoreless in the third. She gets this free throw to go. She's now 3 for 5 from the line. Second free throw is good as well.
Well, you can see that just the concentration that time. She wasn't going to miss those, was she?
Senior leadership there. Ooh. The shot on the other end, no good, and Stevens with the rebound. She'll look to push. Pull up, mid-range jumper. Kiss off the glass. 4 points now in the quarter, and it's back to a 5-point lead. We look down low to Dobson. She's fouled. She's going to earn a trip to the free throw line. It's foul against Worthington.
Take a look at the replay right there. Must have got her with the body. Looked like they got the hand on the ball that time.
Dobson's first free throw rolls in and out. Emily just a 60% free throw shooter on the season. It's definitely one of their forces down low, though. Averaging a little over 6 points, almost 6 rebounds a game. Second one, she knocks it down. She's got 5 tonight.
Here comes some more of that full court pressure.
Brissett looks ahead to Stevens. Now they got the numbers going the other way. Mid-range jumper.
Oh, boy.
That's about the first one I've seen her miss tonight from that range. It's tipped out of bounds, though, off South Putnam. Cloverdale get another chance. Get it into Ham. Ham's shot off the mark.
Oh,
right
through
through
everybody.
the legs of Stein. Higgins does a good job of keeping it alive.
Oh, she's going to fire it up.
2-pointer off the mark.
Back out.
Higgins thought about it again. Modulin. Nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ham was what caused that shot to go a lot quicker than what she wanted to release it. She put the pressure on her.
Orset will bring it up. 6 minutes to go here in the game. It's a 4-point lead for the Clovers. Rebound by Worthington down low, and she travels afterwards.
So before she could get the ball up there, she shuffles her feet.
It's a natural reaction, though. You know, you're trying to get away from those tall trees down low. That you got the players with the long arms. Modulin will bring it up.
The Eagles have been close as one, and that's it.
Stein, free throw line jumper off the mark. She had the hot hand in the third quarter.
Second chance.
And out of bounds, South Putnam basketball.
You got to like these second chances, but you got to get the ball in.
Get it into Dobson. Dobson, a little bit of a move there, shakes Hughie, and then misses the shot. This foul's going to be on Dobson. That's number 3 on her. Substitution going to take place. They're going to bring Maddie McHugh in.
Dobson, she's played pretty good tonight.
A shot from the baseline for Ham is nothing but net. She's got 7 now.
You know, but you hate to lose her height.
Swinging around the perimeter. McHugh does a good job at getting into Hughie that time, and she'll go to the line. Now they're going to say it happened on the ground.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what she needs to do. Is if she had 3 fouls, she had to sit out. Now she comes back in. She's got to be aggressive.
That was Katie
Make
Hewitt
that
time.
effort, you know, to get inside.
Katie Hewitt on the drive. That was my fault. It looked down low to Hewitt. Hewitt turn around in the
beautiful
lane.
shot.
Knocks it down. 4 points now for Hewitt.
Good pick.
It's a 4-point game. Ham, double team comes on the baseline. If you're Cloverdale, you've got to be expecting that now, Pete. When the ball goes there, they're coming quickly.
And right now, it seems like the referees are calling this thing just a little tighter than what they were in that first half. These girls are going to have to adjust to that.
Jenna Carmichael will come back in, the sophomore. The senior Ariel Higgins will come back in. Get it into Ham. Ham travels.
She did.
So the turnover gives the ball back to South Putnam. They'll do a little offensive, defensive substitutions here as they bring back Hewitt and Dobson. Bigler came back in as well. Coach getting small breaks here. Trying to get his players out on the defensive end with those 3 fouls as well. Bigler drives down the lane. Everything opens up, and she lays it right in.
Back within 2.
10 points now for Bigler.
This is where Bailey Stevens likes to take over.
Shot in the lane, off the mark. Ball batted around, still loose. Now South Putnam comes out with it, and they're running.
Chance to tie this one up, Sean, or go ahead. See if they take their time. And oh, bad pass. Coach upset over that one.
They get back and stop ball. Going to remain Cloverdale basketball. Here comes your substitutions again.
You're going to get a timeout also.
Coach Garver asked for the timeout. He'll get it as well. We'll step aside and take a break as well. 35-33 your score. It's a close one. Here from South Putnam High School. We'll be back with the conclusion right after this.
Watch ESPN brings you 24/7 live streaming access to all of your favorite ESPN networks. Watch anytime, anywhere on your smartphone, tablet, computer, or TV. Watch ESPN as your favorite studio shows like SportsCenter, NFL Live, and College Game Day. Plus, thousands of live events from across the country and around the globe. Watch ESPN. Live ESPN anytime, anywhere. Download the app or visit watchespn.com.
35-33 your score. It's a close one. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter at South Putnam High School. Cloverdale Clovers have, I believe, led the entire way in this one.
You know, they wanted to get Hewitt involved in this second half, and although I don't know how many points she scored in the second half, maybe just 2, she just just having her on the floor has been a big difference for this team, it seems like.
It has. South Putnam comes out with a great defensive stand. A couple of shots go up, and nice work down there by the sophomore Jenna Carmichael. She gets a couple rebounds.
She's working hard underneath there.
You know, Coach Garver doing the offensive defensive substitutions. Well, when your defense plays as good as they do and they get the turnover, then you don't have time to get your offensive players back in, but a nice job by Carmichael.
No kidding. Piper, it's that, but unfortunately, Carmichael, she airballs one at the free throw line. Got to bend those knees, put a little more. There you go.
Switches a second. Good way to battle back there for Carmichael.
Oh, great pass.
Pieper. That time will turn around and dribble right into Carmichael, and she'll get the foul. It's just a fifth team foul now against South Putnam, so no free throws yet. Stevens looking to inbound. Passes down low to Worthington. Worthington shot up. She's going to get the roll.
Got it.
12 points now for Laura Worthington. 3-point lead for Cloverdale.
I think they need to continue to try to go inside.
Stein finds McHugh. McHugh makes a nice move on the baseline, misses. Carmichael comes up and ties up.
Be the home team's ball.
Angela Pieper, so it'll stay on this end. Now this will give Coach Garver a chance to get the offensive substitutions he wants back in.
Dobson, Hewitt, both come in.
I think you got to go back down low here to one of them. You got Hughie out of the game. But Bigler fires. She ties it up.
I didn't see that one coming.
What do I know? Just let it fire from outside. You're a freshman.
I kind of thought I was agreeing with you, baby. Go inside.
37-37 score. All tied up. It's a 30-second timeout. And again, this is brought to you by eShield Security Solutions. You talk about the medical alert services from the Security Solutions. You can help your loved one live independently with the Endeavor Medical Alert. You can contact your loved one or call emergency help 24/7 through the wireless two-way voice pendant. System's easy to use and it works with your landline telephone. Give them a call today, 1-800-922-6677. Pretty cool feature, especially the ones that they offer. I've seen them. You see the shot there. They're in your time of need. Freshman, Miranda Bigler. That was a huge shot.
In your time of need, she hit it.
You know, sometimes you get those younger players out on the floor and they don't quite understand the moment just yet, but they seize it. And that's where I think that this South Putnam team is going to be very tough in the future, because you've seen Bigler, Stein, McHugh. Those are 3 freshmen that have gotten some playing time tonight. You saw Carmichael with a couple big rebounds. She's just a sophomore. This one is out of bounds off of Stevens, and it'll be South Putnam basketball, and just like that, the substitutions come back in. And even there, Stein runs right over to Carmichael and tells her, nice job, helping with the defense and getting the turnover. They get it in. Hewitt back out top to Stein.
Looking for that go-ahead basket.
They look down low, Dobson, spinner. There it is. It's your first lead of the game for the South Putnam Eagles, and it comes late in this one. Stevens, mid-range jumper. No good. Bigler comes the other way now.
Stevens missed now about 3 in a row from that little spot she likes to hit.
The Eagles trying to get to 10-10 on the season. Good step through from Hewitt, just too strong. They get it ahead to Stevens. Pump fake.
Nice job that time by Stevens.
Worthington 3.
Oh, that would have been
just off
huge.
the mark. Bigler out top the freshman. Conley directing traffic. The kick out to Stein. Lily Stein will back it out. Get the call from coach. Again, no shot clock in high school basketball here in Indiana. I think they could run it down and not take another shot this game. Near travel there. Stein backs Worthington all the way down the floor. Dobson with the basketball out top. They'll get it to Bigler and reset. And they'll bring it out top again one more time. Nice patience by the Eagles.
They'll make it ugly.
Forcing the Clovers to play defense.
Boy. Hewitt down low, almost broke free.
I think it's a good decision not to throw it away there, though. We're approaching the minute mark on the clock. Going to be a foul here from Stevens.
That'll be the 8th team foul.
And honestly, looking down the line, not very good free throw shooting as a team. South Putnam only 56% from the line as a team. You're putting a freshman at the line right now in a pressure situation. She's 65% on the season. First free throw attempts of the game. And she's off the mark.
That works in your favor.
But this one's tipped out of bounds by Cloverdale. And you had an opportunity there to secure it, and you miss one.
See, I think right now, if you know that, why not go ahead and just foul?
Good backdoor cut from Hewitt. She'll add to the lead.
Somebody lost their assignment.
What a pass that time on the inbounds. Stevens, corner, 3 on its way.
That's big!
Knocks it down, Haley Ham. Ham now with 10 points. It's a 1-point game. 41-40 your score. Timeout. We'll step aside as well. Under a minute to go in this one. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back.
So they hand off. There he goes. He's got a hole. Touchdown.
Oh, here we go.
Steal. Run out. Throw down to second base. Tag applied. Payoff pick. He finds Richardson. Strike 3 call.
It's good if it goes.
On and over. People still got
Count it. It's fourth quarter action at South Putnam High School. 1-point lead right now for the Eagles. Trying to get a little revenge as Cloverdale was able to beat them by 3 early on in the season. And what was a close one there.
Take a look at his shot one more time. Beautiful shot from the outside. Nothing but net. That is big time. Little clap of the hands.
Big shot from the junior. Before we get back out into action, we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be another full timeout, so we'll step away again. 1-point lead. It's crunch time here. Be back in a minute.
New from Endeavor Communications, a hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. Business phone solutions, making businesses accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Increase your office efficiencies while reducing costs with a reliable phone system that delivers superior voice clarity. Endeavor Business Phone Solutions offers a low set monthly fee and a reliable nationwide IP network for businesses of any size. Call today for a free quote at 1-844-3-HOSTED.
Coming back out of the second full timeout. Back to back there. We didn't even get an inbounds play. 41-40. Cloverdale electing to play back right now. No full court press. We got under a minute. Cloverdale trails this one by 1 point.
Does that give Ham 10 points now? Am I correct on saying that?
Ham with 10 points.
Big shot again.
Stevens. Houndenstein out top. Bigler with it now. And you want to play some defense here for a little bit, but then you've got to foul. At some point in time, you got to prolong the game.
Yeah, I think you find that right person, and then that's the one you get.
Kick out. Hodgson off the mark. This is going to be out of bounds. And boy, I thought that one went off Hewitt. I really did. From our vantage point, I'd like to see that one again.
I thought it should go to the green myself.
South Putnam gets the call. And they've got the lead. They look to get it in here. Hewitt with the basketball. Stein tripped out top. It ends up being a pretty good foul, honestly, because they're going to have to foul at some point. Here's that last play. And
oh, there you go.
It gets hit twice there. Man, that's tough to see whose arm belongs to who.
Almost thought Hughie
Roll that
got
back,
her hand
guys.
in there.
Maybe we'll show that one more time and try to pause it right there on that last tip if we can.
Yeah, Hughie maybe got her hand in on that one. Not real sure. Of course, referee's got the best, man, take a look right here. Here it comes down again.
You're right. It does look like it goes off Hughie's left hand.
Yeah.
Man, I thought that was off Hewitt. I think it's the action when she falls makes it look like the ball comes
maybe
off
that's
her.
it. Yeah, I don't know.
It's the sleight of hand movement. Those magicians, they show you one thing and then they give you something else. Talk about some magicians right now. The South Putnam Eagles have magically gotten back in this game in the second half. It's no magic. It's been hard work and defense and then some execution on the offensive end. But they got to close it out here. Stein 0 for 1 from the free throw line so far. Another one-on-one opportunity here.
Well, they don't get any bigger than these right here.
It's off, but she tracks down her own rebound. Imagine that.
Got to foul. Got to foul quickly.
Trying to play keep away. Here comes the foul from Ham.
Still
now
plenty
Higgins
of time.
line.
Yeah, nothing to get shook up about. Still plenty of time.
Higgins today is 1 for 2 from the line. She'll get 2 shots here because it's the 10.
But here's
That's
the thing.
a double bonus.
Take a look one more time. Let's see it's the foul. That went right for the ball. No. But this for Cloverdale, they're either going to get a chance to win this thing with a 3 or tie it up. No, what happens depending on what happens here. Or I
think what they're going to do is they're going to substitute the free throw shooter here after the hit that she took. And so the fans from Cloverdale are upset because it looked like Higgins was standing at the free throw line ready to go with no problems. Now, I don't think they'll be able to bring her back the rest of the game, but with only 10 seconds left on the clock, this is kind of a coaching strategy move here. And now the officials, I think, are going to talk about this maybe. Because what you just did on that substitution is you took a 36% free throw shooter out of the game. You put a 61% shooter at the line. So it's no guarantee she's going to knock it down, but you can see why the fans are upset.
He just blew the coaching strategy of Cloverdale right out of the water. I mean,
So the officials are going to allow it to stand, I believe, at this point. So Bigler's at the free throw line. Coach Langdon visibly upset, but you know, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. The officials have ruled on it and they've allowed it to happen. It's 2 shots.
Now I'm not sure what really she was complaining about.
Bigler knocks down the first. 14 points for her. In all fairness, Higgins took a shot. She did take an elbow. We saw her get dropped. But she looked like she was okay enough to shoot the free throw. So that's why the crowd is upset right now. And she's even smiling on the bench right now. Bigler's second one off the mark. So they've got a chance. Under 10.
Good timeout.
Coach Langdon's going to take a timeout and try to set something up.
Good timeout. And you know what? If you got timeouts left, what I'd almost do too is let them get across the half-court line and get another one.
And Coach Langdon and the Cloverdale fans in front of us standing up, they're pointing out that, you know, Higgins is up moving around out there on the floor. And again, it is what it is. They're going to work through this. And Coach Langdon sent an assistant out to talk to him this time because he understands the situation. He doesn't want to get teed up here. It's a 2-point game. You know, but I think at this point you got to move past it because there's 8 seconds left in the game. The points are on the scoreboard. It is what it is. But what you're doing is you're setting the tone because we got a boys game to follow this, and this may go to overtime. We could see a game winner too. You never know.
I tell you what, I wouldn't hesitate to put it in the hands of Haley Ham and just let her fire one up there.
Why not? She's got 2 threes in the game so far, 10 points. Worthington knocked down a 3 earlier. Let's see who they come out with on the floor. They bring Walker in as well as a 3-point shooter. Pete, in this move right here, though, no Bailey Stevens on the floor right now. You got to wonder about that. Knowing pressure's coming, your best ball handler's not on the court. Coach Langdon rolling the dice here at the end of the game.
Got a set play.
They get it into Dorsett. Dorsett gets down the floor. Walker, shot from the free throw line.
Got it!
Knocks it down!
Oh, that's big.
Cloverdale ties it up. There's going to be a timeout taken. Now we'll have to see how much time's put back on the clock. They're showing 0.6 in here right now, but the freshman, Abby Walker, comes through in the clutch. It's her only bucket of the game, and she gets one late. Watch the replay. Splash.
I'm impressed because she could have panicked there and traveled. There's a lot of things that could have happened in that situation. Nice job. Catch the ball. One step turn. Right in the hoop.
That's the benefit of getting your younger players seasoned, Pete. You know, you take the time. You season up. It's like making a good, pork chop or something. You know, you want to season that up, let it marinate for a while. So when it comes to call on it, you get to enjoy it. You're seeing the fruits right now with Abby Walker knocking it down. Ice water in her veins.
So they do up the clock a little bit.
They put 1.7. Now, in high school basketball, they cannot advance the ball to half court here. So they've got to go the length of the court in 1.7. So we're going to get a desperation heave. Pete, I've got to bring it up. I have to right now because there are 2 points on the scoreboard right now in favor of the Cloverdale Clovers that came from Maddie McHugh, who is a player from the South Putnam Eagles. In a game like this,
yeah,
that bucket looms huge right now, and
yes,
you understand it's an honest mistake.
It's a learning situation, you know.
Is.
I mean, you know.
What a game. It's been a great game. I'll tell you what, when these two teams turn around and play again next year, I hope that we get to come back and do it again for Endeavor because this has been fun. And these players are going to be even older. Play tipped around.
Nice.
We're going to overtime.
There we go.
If Bigler catches that clean, she would have got a look at it. Instead, it's OT, 42-42 your score. We'll step aside. We're going to get an extra stanza right after this.
No way.
Hi. Hi. Shine, come on and let it shine. Light me up, make me feel alive.
Hi.
She
actually said hi to you.
shine on me today.
Endeavor Communications has been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. By providing crystal clear voice service, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems to help keep your family safe, and IT services for home and business, Endeavor continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about all Endeavor services.
.42 your score. It is overtime now here at South Putnam High School. This game has been a dandy. Here's a look at that tying shot from Abby Walker, and without thinking. And sometimes the best way to do it.
And look who's standing right behind her, number 21.
She was back out on the floor for that final play. So that is my misunderstanding of the rules. I thought once a player was substituted for due to an injury, they weren't allowed to re-enter the game on something where they couldn't shoot the free throws.
She got poked in the eye, right? I mean, that's what it looked like to me.
It looked like
constantly was
an elbow somewhere to the eye, chin area. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that when you could see, I could see it from up here. I could see that she had physically.
The tip is going to be the way for the Eagles, and Stein takes it right away. It almost looked like the teams were confused on which way they were going, but Stein wasn't confused at all. Big second half for Lily.
Stein said, I'm giving somebody 2 points, and I hope it's me.
Walker with the basketball out top for Cloverdale. Walker, three from the corner.
Oh, boy.
Rims in and out. Hughie tries to keep it alive. It's going to be off of Dobson, Cloverdale basketball. Pete, I'm wondering if I missed it earlier and Bailey Stevens didn't foul out with 5 fouls, because she's still not out on the floor, and you think she would have been out here to start the second half. So this game, there's too much happening. I can't keep up with it all. They look down low to Hughie. Worthington, good fake, jumper, splash.
Oh, got it. Now these teams cannot miss.
Boy, you could tell. You know, I was like I locked right on her that time, and you could see it was like ball fake, take a dribble, step, shot, it's going in. It was like a rhythm. They look down low. Hewitt, turn around in the lane, off the mark. Worthington tracks down the rebound. Somehow gets at the door set that time without even really looking. Baseline jumper, hand.
You know what? Great extra pass right there. Got the open shot with that extra pass.
2-point lead now for the visitors. Cloverdale led almost the entire game till about that 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
They look revitalized now.
Down low to Dobson, pass errant. It's going the other way. And this is where a young team, sometimes they got to grow up. They got to learn in the game and the moment that it's happening. And right now we're getting a glimpse of that. But I'll tell you what a learning moment it is. These girls are only going to be better for it, that's for sure. Good double team there. Dorsett back out top, over to Hand. Cloverdale looks to run some clock now, with a little over 2 minutes to go. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to elect to run the clock down here. Coach Garver yelling out plays, trying to get his defense where they need to be.
Oh, beautiful.
They get it right into
beautiful.
Defense disappears on the play.
They lulled them to sleep and snuck in.
Hughie with 3 now.
Stole the basket, didn't they?
Dobson out top. Hughie backs off.
You got to find your shooters here.
Hewitt, aggressive,
that's
bucket, count it.
A big-time shot.
Katie Hewitt scoreless in the first half.
I'm going to tell you what, when she comes back out on the floor, I mean, this team really, it plays well together.
8-0 first half, 8 points now in the second half. Chance to add number 9.
Thank you, South Putnam and Cloverdale girls basketball. It's been a fun one.
You ain't kidding. Hewitt from the free throw line. Chance to get this thing back to a 1-point game. It's up. It's off the mark, but the long rebound again comes out for South Putnam.
Oh, great look down low.
Hewitt ties it up.
Back and forth.
48-48 your score. Coach Langdon's going to take a timeout. He'll get it.
What a game.
30-second timeout. Wow. There's the missed free throw, and you see the long rebound again, and it's Higgins.
Great job of securing that ball and just getting it back out so they could reset.
Boy, East Shield Security Solutions. Couldn't have done tonight. 1-800-922-6677. Protect your house like South Putnam's trying to protect theirs tonight. 48-48 your score. It has been a fantastic girls basketball game, setting the stage for the boys game that's getting ready to tip here in just a little bit. These are great moments that you can't script and practice, Pete. As these teams approach this tournament, you may have some of these games coming. Cloverdale look to inbounds. They get it in. Hughie. Going to be a jump ball is the call. It's going to be Cloverdale basketball.
Cloverdale going to get it.
It's Ariel Higgins in the mix again, though, Pete, number 21. So she must be feeling better. Back out on the floor, mixing it up. Dorsett with it.
That's good. I mean, you and I both seen some pretty big crashes the other night in the girls and boys basketball game, and you don't ever want to see anybody get hurt. Nice steal.
Taken away by Higgins. Higgins goes the other way. Shot up too strong.
Hard.
Tipped around, pulled out by Walker.
Ripped away.
And they're going to get a foul call against Carmichael.
I'll tell you what, as rough as this game has gotten, I think these girls respect each other.
That's only the 16th foul, though, so they're not shooting free throws yet. Oh, she almost got her clean, too. She about picked her pocket from behind. Wow.
She did. Reached right up there. Right down there. In front of our cameraman. He's getting all the action down there tonight.
Worthington looks to inbounds. It's kicked in. Oh, she's able to get back in bounds, though. What a play there. Tipped out. It's going to be off of Hewitt. Good call by the official. I don't know how Worthington got back in bounds.
I don't know how she
established it before she touched the ball again, but wow. You talk about some defense. They got to get it in. You're going to get a timeout from the bench. Coach Langdon going to draw something up, full timeout. We will step aside as well. 48-48 in overtime. We'll be looking at a double overtime. We'll find out when we come back.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
.48 your score. 49 seconds on the clock. Wow, in overtime. And that's really about all we can say about that is wow. We've seen some great plays, some crazy plays. They look to get it in. They go over the top to Dorsett. Cloverdale, baseline, beautiful pass.
Oh,
blows the bunny that time. Worthington's hit some big shots, and she misses this one. Higgins goes the other way. Carmichael.
Got it.
Count it. Knocked away by Higgins again.
Just need to hold
Cloverdale's
up.
going to have to foul here. Higgins with the basketball. And
Almost.
nearly traveled with it.
She did, too. Yes, she did. Almost. They got the timeout in just in time.
50-48, South Putnam has a lead. They have the basketball. They also have a full timeout. 21 seconds on your clock. Stay tuned. You don't want to touch that dial. Not with this one.
Yeah, championship fever. With the flows I kick, I'm eligible for my own sneaker.
Wingspan, 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 wingspan. Mama, there goes that man.
Heart on my sleeve is my ID. All I need is an inch. I'ma stretch it to a mile. Plan to be here for a while, then take it to the clouds. Rain like Ming did. Can't stop this God-sent English.
50-48 to score. Cutting it up at the break, having some good times here. This has been a great basketball game so far, and that is the bucket from Carmichael a minute ago. South Putnam able to get the steal, get the basketball back, and take a timeout. So they'll inbounds here.
Foul's got to come quickly.
Stein. Dorsett goes for the steal. There comes the foul.
There you go. Tried to swipe the ball away a couple times, went for the steal, and then had to foul. 16 seconds left on the clock. Boy, I think you'd like to have that foul just maybe a little bit quicker. Tough to.
Stein with a chance here to add big. We saw the missed free throw earlier, and then they were able to throw ahead to Walker and get that tying bucket to send us to overtime. She knocks it down. This next one's going to be even bigger.
That gives you the breathing room that you want right there.
Go with their defensive substitutions again. Huge free throw here for Lily Stein. It rims in and out, but it's rebounded by McHugh.
Turnover.
Taken away by Worthington. We got a three-point game with time running down.
Timeout. They don't have one.
Walker throws ahead to Hugie. It's tipped back out. Walker's got to let it through.
Desperation. Oh, he can't
Shot
get
goes
one
up, doesn't count. It comes after the buzzer. Game is over. 51-48 your score.
Woo,
the South Putnam Eagles come back in this one. They trailed for 3.5 quarters and come out with the victory in overtime. Wow. What a game. Let's take a quick break and we'll try to throw it down to our own Greg Mash here. Maybe he can get an interview with Coach Garver and our player of the game right after this.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe.
Would it be okay if I sat here?
Is she serious? Whatever. New girl.
Yes, words can't bring me down.
Reaching out. Pass it on.
So don't you bring me
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back here as we wrap things up. Part of our post-game show, but first, Greg Mash standing by with winning coach Tim Garver. Greg, take it away.
Hey, thanks, guys. Coach, wow, we stood in this spot about 2.5 quarters ago, and it was a whole different ball game. That third quarter was a difference maker. Talk to us about what you said at halftime and how they came out to implement it.
Well, we kind of woke them up a little bit at halftime, and we come out and we just told them, we said, you know what, we got to play our game. We've got to start to play the way we're capable of playing. got to get the ball inside and take advantage of our strengths. And then on defensive end, we just knew that we had to, overplay the ball and overquick them and stuff like that. But good team. That was a fun game. That was a tough one.
It really was. Great defensive effort there, especially in that third quarter. Now we go into the overtime period. Talk to us about these freshmen. I mean, they are just stepping up big. Ice water in their veins out there at the free throw line. Talk to us about that group.
Well, they play a lot of basketball in the summertime, and we work on situations where we tell them these are the situations we're going to be in, and this is kind of basketball. So this time of the season we're no longer freshmen. They're ball players, and they came through in the clutch, but. Man, my hat goes off to Ariel Higgins. She came in there, a senior, quick. Got her some good steals, and just so proud of my whole team.
Congratulations, Coach. Go enjoy the win. Back to you guys.
As we continue our post-game show here before the boys' game gets started, we'll do it quickly. Great game, Pete. Went into overtime. Awesome. It's the game we thought we were going to get.
I loved every minute of it, and congratulations to both teams. Well-fought game, and I tell you what, I can't say enough about those freshmen for that South Putnam team. I mean, just fantastic. How can you imagine building on those three girls right there? Just a fantastic job.
Hats off to the Clovers. They came out and they played a great game for about 3.5 quarters before surrendering that lead again, and then they battled in overtime. 3 players with 14 points apiece. It was Bailey Stevens, Laura Worthington, and Haley Ham. But on the other side, Miranda Bigler with 14. You had another player in Katie Hewitt in double figures as well with 10, but our player of the game, it was tough to call. It's Lily Stein tonight. She had a great game there, especially in the second half. Only 2 points at halftime. She added 9 in the second half. None bigger than that free throw late. So congratulations, Lily Stein and the South Putnam Eagles on your victory here tonight. They'll move on to play Clay City in their next matchup. And that's going to do it for us here. From everybody here at Endeavor Communications and Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great evening.